people say Matt Stafford is the most slept-on legend quarterback of all time.
Because he was in Detroit all them years they were losing. So it's like when you're losing, people don't give that respect. But like,
I'm gonna say this.
Get up close and personal,
I'm
man.
gonna say this, and just coming from childhood, it's coming from, and this is the same. I did the same thing with AD before. It's coming from a perspective of a child. It's coming from a perspective of a fan, and then a perspective of a coworker. Stafford is easily top 3 quarterback I've probably ever seen
All time.
all time. And this
Matt
is
Stafford's your top 3 all time.
and this is my opinion.
Yeah.
Yes, he's easily a top 3 quarterback. I don't take nothing from Brady. Brady got all his rings and everything. I take nothing from Brady. But at the end of the day, if you actually do research, you actually know football, most of the time Brady won. Brady had a top 5, top 10 defense. When in Stafford's career did he have a top defense?
Top anything.
The year he won the Super Bowl. Then you talk about Aaron Rodgers. The years Aaron Rodgers had a top 10, top 5 defense, when was that? The year he won the Super Bowl. Then you look at Drew Brees. Drew Brees had, 4 or 5 seasons he threw 5,000 yards. I think, Brady only had 2 or 3 of those?
Yeah.
And we're not taking nothing from these guys. Great
No.
collective players and everything. But me personally, in my opinion, I think Stafford is a top 3 quarterback easy. I think it's just position and because of what his situation made him worse.
Right.
Yeah.
I
As far
respect
as
that.
being in Detroit.
I get it, bro. It's hard to be in certain environments.
I'm gonna hey, Stafford one of them ones, man. I'm telling you, the first day he showed up to LA,
Bro,
we knew
knew
it was different. Like
We're talking Rams right now, and I know, like, all right, Aaron Donald he's a shoo-in first ballot. What is
Bro, they got Hall of Fame on his lock already. He ain't even eligible.
they got Hall of Fame on his locker?
He retired all the way. Yeah, he ain't even eligible.
They got Hall of Fame on his
We haven't
locker.
started
Bro,
the
on his lock, they haven't even took nothing out this man's locker, and on his locker it say Hall of Fame.
At the Rams facility.
Yes.
man.
Yes.
Everybody knows
So
what that is.
tell me, and like again, your firsthand experience, like what are some things he does, practices that really separates him from everything? And I know we talk about chasing greatness on Bring the Juice. You're obviously right, like, hey, yo, this is a carrot right in front of me. I'm trying to chase this man.
Honestly, I say, and this could go for any and everybody, because I know people wake up some days and don't want to go to work, don't give their all in what they do.
Speak to me.
AD do exactly what he's supposed to do, when he's supposed to do it, how he's supposed to do it, when he wants to, when he don't want to, at the same time, same speed, same intensity. Verbatim is the same person every day, day in,
Make
day
sure we
out.
clip that shit, okay?
Literally, I'm telling
I
you.
think you need to tell them one more time because it might sound simple to some
Right.
people, but like
He is verbatim the same person day in and day out. And we're talking strictly just football. Like,
Right.
yeah.
from the way he tape his fingers, from the way he tie his shoes, from the way he do treatment, from the way he lift, he is the same person day in and day out.
day.
Whether if he feel like doing it, whether if he don't feel like doing it, you can tell some days he pissed. He might have something going on at the crib, and he is still the same person in that meeting room, on that field, and in that weight room.
He's a little worse on that field.
Yeah, on that field,
you
he's a problem.
better hope he's not having a bad day.
You better hope he ain't having a bad day.
Bro.
Like, he is the same person verbatim every day, bro.
I've seen the knife workouts.
Yeah, I don't who.
What
Hey guys,
I mean, you're the closest thing I've had to like seeing him firsthand. Like, what are these Aaron Donald knife workouts?
I ain't never seen it firsthand. The dude is insane, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. I worked out with him. I've been working out with him a little bit here and there, bro. And like,
Well, y'all in the same room. You know this dude.
but look, I'm gonna say this. I went and worked out with bro at his house, and we did 4 circuits. Before we even get to those circuits, we did cardio and stuff. Bro, we did bench press, and this is only one workout in one circuit. We did 165 reps on bench press.
65.
165 reps
165.
on bench press.
And I imagine it was like 315 plus.
Bro, I'm in there trying to cry because I'm hurt. Trying to cry. Like, bro, like, dude is insane, bro. He one of them ones. And when people try to argue and be like, oh, he ain't the greatest, or it's other people that's greater than him at positions, or they're the greatest defensive player, I'll be like, who and how?
It's AD.
It's AD, hands down.
I respect AD even more because like he brings everybody along with him.
Literally.
Like, if you're around him, you got to be great.
You
Like,
got to be great.
you have to be great. Like I used to be in there working out with you guys, and like at the end of the workouts, you're not done working out.
Not
The
done
whole
working out.
D-line
D-line,
for sure.
we stay in
D-line,
there.
you're not done. Hey, we're not done with the lift. This is what coach said to do. But I see all them. AD staying. AD has 30 more minutes. So, hey, everybody over here has 30 more minutes to work out. So, like, but
He
just
ain't
like
lying.
talk about we talked about it a little bit earlier, like you getting to sit there and be around somebody like that. But like, what has somebody like that just taught you? Like you're sitting there firsthand, like
Yeah.
from a legend, like
As a man and as a player.
yeah, on and
Man.
off the field. What's somebody like
AD,
that?
AD told me straight up, he was like, bro, when it comes to football, he's like, this is a kid's game. We get played to play a kid's game. He's like, you are your product. If you don't trust yourself, then how anybody else gonna trust you? Go out there and play football.
Yep. Clip that one. I like that one. That's
So-
them young. Yeah.
Coming in from A&M, getting these experiences, the ebbs and flows of the game, winning the Super Bowl. How surreal was that moment?
Man, it was, bro. Like, yeah, the Super Bowl is crazy, but I ain't gonna lie. That year, it's really just crazy who we played with. Off rip, we played easy. We played with 5 Hall of Famers, and I'm gonna just go through naming them: Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, possibly Odell Beckham, Von Miller, Andrew Whitworth,
Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald. Oh, I ain't even got the defense yet. Hold on. Hold on.
Eric Weddle.
Aaron Donald, Eric Weddle, Leonard Floyd, Ashawn Robinson, who else? Jalen Ramsey. Like, bro, we literally was the Golden State Warriors when they got KD of football. He's
not lying.
bro.
He's not lying.
Like, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Like, it was just playing with those guys every day. And then it's like, man, like, as much as people be like, AD is a hard ass and all this and that, like, yeah, he is. But I remember a day him and Jalen came in with a bucket full of water guns and not water guns, the Nerf guns. Bro, he come in just shooting people like a big kid. Like, what are we doing? We was losing. We had lost like 3 games straight.
Yeah, we won a game in November.
We won a game in November.
Yeah, we
Gotta
lost all
keep
the
shit
games
light
in
though,
November.
bro.
Yeah, like, and that's one thing I can say. Like, even though AD is serious or whatever, whatnot, bro, remembers this is a kid's game. Have fun with it.
Yeah.
I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like with AD leaving, you're in the position now of stepping into a leadership role.
Yeah.
Who are some lead? And I know, and let's just talk outside of football, because I know AD is the easy shoe-in for this answer here, or Matt Stafford, or whoever the fuck you guys are feeling. But like, do you have anybody on the outside that you look at as a leader and you try to take tools from their toolbox and apply when it comes to this trait?
If I would say anybody I look at as a leader for real, and he's still kind of in football, and sure, you know, I told you my boy Coach Price just passed by. I would have said him, but because he's gone, I'm gonna say my other coach, Coach Elijah Robinson. He just became the D coordinator at Syracuse. Coach E, bro, like, and sometimes you got to understand from a player perspective as a coach, some coaches, they hands are tied. Like, they answer to somebody just like you answer to them.
Right.
So sometimes they got to make decisions based on who they answer to. But Coach E, as far as being a leader, no matter what decision he got to make, no matter what goes on, he is going to make sure, as far as without football being implemented, he's going to make sure you as a person is good. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, whatever it is. Like, that dude, bro, shoot, he was part of the reason I went to A&M too, because I was thinking about Baylor. The only reason I didn't want to go to Baylor, they had 3,000 rape charges up there, and he was the D-line coach at that time. And I was just like, like, I like you, but every player here got a rape charge, so I don't know about that. And then
It's not funny.
Yeah, right before he ended up going to coach at A&M right before I have to sign.
So he was like, skirt, skirt.
I was like, yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah,
Like,
it's only right.
I gotta go. For sure.
God damn, bro. I was not expecting that little
Shoot.
aspect to pop up just now.
Nah, for real, bro. Sean Oakman.
Bro.
He was coaching there while Sean Oakman was there. And Sean Oakman was one of the ones that was innocent. And he just got out of prison.
That's crazy.
That's terrible the way that shit works, bro.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy, bro. But yeah.
So going into this year, are you going to take those traits from this coach, from AD, from other guys that are vets where you're like, hey, we got to make sure that shit is right. We got to make sure that the standard stays high. You've won a Super Bowl. You know what it's like to go through this year with, you say, those so-called legends, and now it's like, we went through the process, got the job done. I have a motherfucking ring bigger than your goddamn face.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
we could do it. Again, I said this because the team is obviously different, and every year you talk. That's some.
The
that's
life
some,
the
name of
life
the game.
expectancy of every team is 1 year.
but and that's from fucking 4th grade to where you're at now.
Wherever.
you know?
Year, the
every
roster
year.
change,
Chemistry and all
yeah.
this shit. College is not even the same because of NIL and all this
Yeah.
bullshit anymore. Like
Yeah.
the transfer and all that. But like you guys really have an opportunity, and you easily have one of the strongest divisions in football to where y'all fuck around and get hot. Like you have the talent to win this shit, and you
Lit-
got to be a vet in this fucking room.
Honestly, bro, I think even last year, like how everything panned out, we lost first round of Detroit. But even last year had like how you believe. I feel like if more people on the team believed and actually knew what we were sitting on, bro, we could have either went further or won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
How do you encourage dudes to believe?
You show 'em.
D'Lo had a cool clip where he was like, some of the vets came on and brought in their Super Bowl rings.
Yeah.
That's some
He
real.
was there for that. He was
Yeah, I
there
was there
when
for
that
that.
happened.
That's some
He
real
was there for
shit.
that, when they
Yeah,
brought the
that boy,
rings in.
that boy Vaughn brought his ring and brought the Lombardi trophy.
Yeah.
He had that. He had it sitting in the locker room and said, "We ain't got no other goal other than this."
Some real shit.
For real,
That
simple
show
as
you.
that.
Yeah.
Bobby, I'm going to transition here into some more deep shit real quick before I get into some more lighthearted shit. You know, you're a big dude. You're physically gifted.
Yeah,
And I don't think people realize, like, there's a. How tall are you?
6'5".
How much you weigh?
Sure, right now like 325.
There's a lot of 6'5", 325 guys in the United States.
Mhm.
Not many of them are elite NFL players.
We the 1%.
No, you're like the 0.04 of the fucking 1%.
6'5".
Yeah.
What I'm
That's a
saying is, I mean,
0.00%.
you're good at golf too. A lot of power, a lot of. But what I'm getting at is like, bro, how do you approach each day and be like, hey, I can't take what God gave me for granted. Like, I need to find a way to chase greatness no matter what. Whether I'm feeling like shit, whether I got a down spot in my life, and I know you're surrounded by good people, so it might be easier to get motivated. But like, when you're chasing greatness and you're looking at a guy like AD, who is that carrot in front of you where you're chasing that fucking hill as a rabbit, like, what do you do to continue to chase greatness, bro? What's that consistent discipline? What's the deep shit?
I would honestly say for me, bro, not only being like, I do this for my daughter and my mama, but like from a little boy, bro, I watched my mom and dad separate and stuff. My mama literally was like, "Oh, I'm gonna take care of us, Trey." She literally picked up out of college or whatever. She wasn't even playing ball for real. She was kind of bigger at the time. Picked up out of college and went pro in basketball overseas.
Your mother did.
Yeah.
That's raw.
And then came back. Actually, before that, before she even go pro, we was homeless. Me and her sleeping in the car together.
How old were you?
Bro, I was 5 and 6.
You remember this shit?
Oh yeah, like it's yesterday. Like,
Damn.
just me and her. And she was like, she told me straight up, she was like, "Man, I'm gonna go do something that ain't never been done before." She was one of the first couple people to go pro out of the little town I'm from in Bruce, Mississippi. And man, it's like she went from being homeless to a professional athlete. Who am I to say I can't keep going?
Wow.
I heard that one. I heard
damn,
that one,
bro.
brother. Clip that one.
Like,
Hey.
Wow,